I've come to a small realization in crypto about the crypto council that we were so excited about that was going to be made of industry executives. Donald Trump later said he might just replace it with a bunch of summits. Now, this crypto council eventually was going to work with the crypto task force led by Hester Pierce to work out regulations in crypto. Well, now that crypto council that's supposed to be made by industry executives is going to be, seems like one industry executive to me. And that one person is, of course, our favorite guy, Michael Saylor. He has actually met with the crypto task force, him and a couple of other guys from the Crypto Innovation Council, which is not the crypto council that we're talking about. The Crypto Innovation Council is actually made up of a bunch of big crypto investors like Anderson Horowitz and others. It's not the same as the council that was supposed to be made up of like IOHK, Ripple, Coinbase, etc. Coinbase is actually a part of the Crypto Innovation Council, but so is like Bitpanda, Anderson Horowitz, DYDX, Electric Capital, MoonPay. There's a couple of others like OpenSea, Near Foundation that's part of it, but they're just more of like, they're not really a governmental group. They're just kind of like more of a lobbying group, more or less. So there was definitely a meeting between the crypto task force headed by Hester Pierce and Michael Saylor, as well as the Crypto Innovation Council. But in the end, it was Michael Saylor that actually proposed this world-breaking $81 trillion in wealth U.S. Treasury. And he was also the one to draw up a kind of like a crypto framework that the SEC could or could not choose to follow. So it looks like Michael Saylor and not this crypto advisory group is taking center stage. And of course, like his input is very, very key to the crypto task force working to implement a regulatory framework. It looks like he is the main player that's going to be represented. Now, the $81 trillion is kind of a dreamy thing because, the entire market cap of Bitcoin is only $1.7 trillion. So if you want an $81 trillion reserve in Bitcoin, and remember, Saylor wants the US to have 20% of all the Bitcoin existence. So 20% of the market cap right now would actually be $340 billion. To raise that to $81 trillion, you essentially would have to more than 100 exit. You would probably have to like 200 exit or something like that. And Bitcoin would have to be something like $2 to $4 million for Michael Saylor's dream to come true. Obviously, that would make him the, that would actually make him the richest guy in the world. And so that's probably why he's kind of pushing for it. But basically, to get, crypto up to millions of dollars or even tens of millions of dollars for it to actually become $81 trillion reserve that Michael Saylor wants, that would take a lot of work. And I really think that's just wishful thinking. But, this actually has been proposed. Now, am I super against Michael Saylor taking the place of a crypto advisory council? Not really. I mean, I don't like it. I think there should be a crypto advisory council, but Michael Saylor is a Bitcoin maxi. And, the thing is, he's going to push for regulations that are good for Bitcoin, which generally means he's going to want looser restrictions on crypto, and he's going to want, reserves and state reserves in Bitcoin. So that will actually push the price up. So I'm not completely against it. I'm not completely for it because I think we need more representation. But it does look like for right now that Michael Saylor is the one that's front and center that's discussing digital asset regulation with this crypto task force that was appointed by the SEC. So essentially, he met with U.S. SEC newly unveiled crypto task force to discuss how digital assets should be classified and regulated in the United States. So he's obviously speaking from a Bitcoin perspective. And of course, the SEC is right now under Mark Yoida, will be under Paul Atkins. So essentially, his rules are exchanges would be responsible for custodying, trading, and protecting client assets. Owners would have full control over their holdings, but must comply with local laws. The framework stretches that no one has the right to lie, cheat, or steal. All participants are civilly and criminally responsible for their actions. So basically, everyone's responsible for themselves. This is typical Saylor thought. And I think this is the way that it's going to move forward. But I think Saylor is going to have an outsized influence in any crypto regulation coming forward. Now, he won't be like the sole representative for the crypto industry, but I think he's going to have a lot to do with it because he is the one that's like taking place in these high level meetings. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.